Hello there everyone and welcome back. I gotta say, I've had a lot of fun with the Terran Soul now that we actually had an opportunity to try out the hypersonic nuke and the phaser point defense on this thing. Although I said it plenty of times before, it's a little bit reckless to try and use this thing for all my fights. For if I ever get put into a situation where it's weak against whatever ship it's fighting, then I have no way for it to escape and I gotta pray that I can either outlast it before the arena closes in on me, or I somehow get the hits I need with said phasers and that. So, as much as I love the power potential we saw in last episode, I'm a little bit hesitant still, but still, our roster is amazing. We got a few backup ships there, and I even managed to deal with the issue with the Drenkend annihilating, or at least harassing our poor Muke allies. So, that is, for the time being at least, on hold, thankfully. And apparently something happened in the state of Tyrene. I could have sworn this was part of described territory. I wonder if that's an indication of things going on with the other races as well. That would definitely be interesting if that were true. Although I was a bit let down with Lucille 8760 when I attempted to get the, degenerate matter to power up the shield after we decide, well, at least after the actual quest is saved, or at least stop the blockade. So I don't think that's really true. But we also got invitation of some kind to Alpha Tira, but I think that's later on. For now, I'm going to refuel a Caladonna, maybe get some supply, and if I'm so lucky, maybe I'll go to Epsilon Loran. A good god. What have the Mech been doing? They have gained a lot of territory since last time. Everyone's territory is changing on me, and I don't know if I like it. Not one bit. But I did manage to uncover the Lexite Facility and explore a couple of these worlds. But otherwise, this seems like some kind of weird safe haven for mercenaries and pirates. Well, not really pirates, but scavengers, so I don't think there's a whole lot to be found down here, at least from the handful of systems I've been to already. So I may have to make a visit there later on, but for now, it does not seem all that important. What's important is getting refueled up, so that way I can handle what is expected of me, especially now that I got the extra fuel tanks there to bring me up to what, 2,000 total fuel, I think? Which is going to be really damn important if I want to at least make it to the Trandals system, or at least the system the Trandals told me to go to, and at least be able to safely make my way back, in case I can't refuel on the way there. Yep, I am pleased you're still alive. Let's do some shopping, let's get this done. I know I locked most of this, it's just a question, are they still locked? It looks like they are. How much do I want to get rid of? Because the more I can get rid of, the better. I just don't know what I want to keep. I think without a doubt it's the purple, like the ultra rare stuff I think I'm safe with keeping. Maybe uranium and all the orange quality stuff. I don't know what the qualities are off the top of my head, but I'm going to keep the purple. I think I might keep the orange. Everything else can go. Now let's not sell our TCO crystals. Even the degenerate matter is like an exotic type of component, which has me shaking my head a little bit. Oh yeah, an extra ultrasonic nuke, huh? That's kind of convenient. If only I had to check that facility earlier, huh? That would be kind of nice. I'm worried about selling all resources. Did I lock? Oh, I can't even lock the shield thing. Okay, never mind. I guess I have to choose for it. There we go. And for sake of, I don't think I need all these other resources, I'm hoping. So we'll stick with that. Actually, I'll hang on to helium until I know what exactly quality it is. Helium can go. Otherwise, we're looking good on everything else. Since you never know, we need nitronium to get the Lexite Interceptor. I'm assuming the TCO crystals are going to be for something. Maybe that's a change with the patch where maybe we don't need this anymore. For I don't recall require any resources to actually unlock the facility, which would be a bit of a shame if I were to be so honest, but it is what it is. And oh yeah, this is the outpost that has all the advanced stuff, so maybe, ooh, look at that discount. That Mech is doing work for me there. I'm thankful for it. That just means we're about halfway to unlocking possibly the best fuel tank we can get in the game. The glorious fuel tank of greater fuel. Pretty self-explanatory, isn't it? But this gives me opportunity to upgrade the heat shields. Let's grab the 50% ones. Supercharger sounds fun. Armor. We want the 50%. Give me 2 of those and we'll never have to worry about volcanic type plants again. At least the environmental effects. It remains to be seen on everything else. And what is it? Can I get an additional better filter? That's something I have to land the crew know. It's looking like we can't get a better anything for like the toxic damage, so that's going to be on hold for a time being. But we got a stun gun, and it remains to be seen how useful it is in all honesty. And I honestly can't remember what else this thing had to offer me, but I think the main things are already accounted for. So I think we're good. Let me just have a quick double check. Fleet damage resistance, that's always good, and this field amp is going to be amazing for me. It already's been doing work. I just honestly haven't been noticing it. I would love to get more of them if possible. Fleet-wide speed, that is what I want, and energy regen. All these are fleet-based. You have to make this difficult for me. But I already made my comments on how hesitant I am on using the Terran Soul, so I think I can cut off a few of these crew pods with that said. Just gotta be mindful of my resources, because I love to get that fuel tank at some point, but I already got an amazing fleet, so what better way to make it even more overpowered, huh? Although, if I were to be honest, I probably would have had 2 of these fuel chargers. If it even allows me. Can I buy an extra one? Orzel? Nah, I guess that was the right choice. I can only get 1 of each. But this is gonna be amazing. We just supercharged the entire fleet. And the Terran Soul is still pretty damn formidable. It only lost like 50 crew, mind you. I would argue 200 crew is a little bit excessive. But at least it would have made it a lot of fun if I were to field the Terran Soul a bit more. And I think we can safely go to Epsilon Little Ren. It's just a question of what am I going to do when I actually get there? Am I going to be forced to turn around? Oh boy, I didn't realize we had that much fuel. I was thinking maybe we had 2,000. Nope, we got even more than that. We got plenty of fuel to make the travel. And then some. And I got enhanced sensors now too, I gotta remember. It doesn't look like it did a whole lot, but this should make it a lot easier to spot at least some space stations or anything of note as I'm flying by. Although seeing the solar systems aren't really all that helpful. It doesn't want to tell me if there's like anything of interest in them. Which I would be really excited if there was like a eventual upgrade I could get that allows me to see anything of note for these systems. Just at a glance. But that sounds too elaborate, I'm afraid to say. I don't think that's implemented. Nonetheless, I think we're in good shape. Ooh, speak of the devil, we got something here and it looks like something's waiting for us, if I'm going to be so honest. I don't know if I like this one bit. Oh, it's a Taiwan ship. What are you doing here, Taiwan? Oh, it's probably for the same case where I intercepted all...
Greetings! I'm Erin, the famous Deep Space Taiwan Friendship Survey Officer.
That's quite a title. What are you doing out here? If I have to assume. Not de-earn. Do I want to play into it? It sounds like fun, doesn't it? What brings you out here?
I've heard a legend of a vault that is hidden on one of the planets
Ooh.
in the Livoran cluster.
Well, that's convenient. That's where we're going.
I want to find out if it is true, but it's so scary.
Oh, you wuss. I guess we could help you with that, I suppose. What can you tell us about the star cluster?
It's dangerous.
Well,
It's
duh.
undeclared space, so it's become home to pirates and other salty characters. Who my people have historically found disagreeable.
I guess...
Assume any ships in there will try to destroy you.
Sounds like free
Is there
resources.
anything else you want to know?
Well, what else can you tell us there? We can do the looking for you at least, and share the spoils. And by share the spoils, I probably mean taking all the spoils, maybe. But they're Taiwan, they've been really friendly to us, even the hell. They haven't really asked anything of us since this campaign. So, if anything, we kind of owe them, if I would be so honest. But I want more information about this cluster, since I am going this way anyway.
It's supposed to be some precursor weapon.
Ooh.
I've heard that it damages the universe when it's used. So that's why they locked it up.
Does this have...
Whoever they is. But personally, I'm hoping it's a collection of really cool precursor music.
Good luck with that.
Then everyone will want to come over and listen to it with me.
Oh yeah,
What do you think it will be?
Earplugs. Well, it's either music, a weapon, or earplugs, huh? Let's be the third voice, huh? Or give the third option.
Why would you want earplugs?
I have no idea.
Oh, I understand.
Oh, I offended the poor fella.
Is there anything else you want to know?
Poor fella, I didn't mean to insult him. I didn't have much other choices, though. A weapon seems way too violent, a music collection seems silly, and earplugs, of course, apparently was insulting. What about the Link Star Cluster? What about that?
There are a lot of weird things in that star cluster.
I'm assuming it's a
like
neighboring
rumors
system
of a
or
horrific
cluster.
space monster that devours worlds.
Oh, like we fought before.
No one has even seen it. Except for maybe the people it's devoured. But I guess they're not talking. Is there anything else you want to know?
Well, time to crack some knuckles and deal with ourselves another Cthulhu monster. I look forward to it. Since we dealt with one quite handily before, what's another space terror of the universe, huh? But we're going to the lower run cluster anyway, so
goodbye.
It's good to get this notice ahead of time.
If you see any other Taiwan, tell him not to forget I'm out here. Because
Not to forget.
I do worry about that.
Aw. He's all famous, so he proclaims that he's out in the middle of nowhere. So this is all the lower run cluster, is it? So where is the Lynx cluster that he was talking about? That is weird. There's information about a Lynx cluster, but I have no idea where it's at. Oh, it's way over there. I'm surprised it's that far away, and why it even requires knowledge.
Hello. Caution. This facility has recently come on Starbase,
but I think we've... Ooh, more stuff. But I think we already have a good sense of what's over your hill. Oh, that's the space monster we already killed. Okay. I guess he missed the memo that we already dealt with that. Now it's all piecing together, god damn it. I was thinking of another space monster, I was all eager for it, and little did I know I already taken care of it. Damn, am I good or what? It's convenient, but I was kind of realistically expecting it to be closer to us rather than in the opposite direction. Oh, there was more stuff to buy. Actually, I want to see what this new component is. If I can even find it, that's kind of the tricky part, sadly. Do I have any way to know what this new item is that I got? Dual shot, nukes. Ooh, salvage. Are deployed to obtain nearby salvage and strip enemy ships. That sounds promising. I don't know what to realistically expect from it, since I think only the Terran Soul can use that and it's not really a weapon. And we already decide I don't want to do that with the Terran Soul, but I would love to enhance my... Ooh, there's what I'm talking about. Where was this all this time I was looking for it? 50% toxic resistance, please. So now the world's our oyster. Just about.
Is there anything else?
I'm sure there was more that was unlocked, but I think that's good enough.
Civil farewell not found.
Civil farewell not found to you, buddy. Thank you for the toxic filter, and what the hell is that thing? There's a lot of stuff to look into. I think what we should start with is the supposed system here that's been destroyed. If I had to guess, this is probably the system that has, like, evidence of the precursor weapon, or the precursor vault. If I had to take a wild guess. They want me to check the system, the Trandals, so let's have a look. See what horrors.
Detecting a signal from somewhere in this system. A scribe beacon. Not dangerous, but it might be worth investigating.
I'm pretty certain you're a pirate. Yeah, you're literally a pirate ship. A space pirate ship. Well, ooh, and you're the Fulzons too. We have one of your ships, interestingly enough. I would love to fire well. Surrender your ship and prepare your crew to spend a lifetime serving in my galley. No, not gonna happen. What kind of benefit plans? I'm intrigued. Let's see. Can he treat the crew better than me with this trash ship? Or this garbage ship, as everyone likes to call it. It's actually quite reasonable. We are fully unionized. Ooh, I'm sold already. Workplace accidents out of occasional combats and mutinies are quite low. We offer flexible time off and have an industry-leading retirement plan, which involves what? Are you interested? Maybe another time. We're tempted, but no. Then die. Well, so much for that. Oh, and it already applies the bonuses that I got. So it technically treats them like power-ups. I'm fine with that. It's just a shame it doesn't want to show me the plus 30% damage I got from the... What is it? The upgrade we got. The Mark II? I forget what it's called already. But it's a pirate ship. What should we expect? If I had to be so bold, maybe flank blasters. That's the only thing I can reasonably think of that would fit. But we also conveniently have a Folzen frigate. Can we use this to tell what this thing's capable of? I don't think so. So let's do the smart thing and just use one of my copies. Hell, I should use a Grasper, shouldn't I? Since I have 3 of them and they have quite significant health. Port cannons and starboard cannons, so... Wow, that thing's actually potentially pretty terrifying. So long as I position myself properly, which is going to be tricky considering I need to get in super close. I tried to oil it and it didn't work out very well. But I am so damn fast it can't actually grab me very well, can it? Damn it, I took a massive broadside there, so this thing is pretty damn vicious. The Mouquet was not the right choice. I even called this too to an extent, didn't I? But the oil spill will help rectify that. I called this too, and I was ill prepared for it. You do not get extra crew members. You are not allowed, and you have 1 hit point left. Ooh, dodging those are pretty good though. And it's dead. A little more costly than I'd like to admit, but that is probably not the best choice of a ship, considering what we were dealing with. We did thankfully outmaneuver it a little bit, but I could have easily done better with like the interceptor like I was thinking. Unidentified structure. I don't know which system it is that has the dang... whatever we're supposed to look for, in all honesty. I was seriously expecting some kind of destroyed planet or something really significant. Oh, and I wasn't even paying attention to what resources are on here. So, uranium. Let's grab this stuff and then check the structure quickly. There, that was nice and easy. And a couple of drones. I'm assuming they're drones anyway. Unknown entities tends to mean drones more often than not. So what on earth is this thing? Is it a sign of what we should be afraid of?
I think we found another precursor ruin here, sir. This is just an empty room. Oh, hang on. The wall has a picture on it.
Well, there's precursors.
The wall has 2 pictures on it. 3, 4.
Make up your mind.
The wall has a lot of pictures on it. All of them shifting and shimmering. I've got a feeling that that's not actually a wall. It's more like some kind of fold in space-time.
Ooh.
A naked singularity the precursors have turned into a whiteboard. Those
Interesting.
damn precursors. Anyways, we'll see if there's anything else here we can make use of.
Yet everything you just told us is not interesting? Oh my god, Heat Shield Mark III. Well, now I feel stupid for having the 2 Mark IIs that I just bought. Good god. Although, if it's what I'm expecting it to be, it's just only 75% increase, so it's not pure immunity. So it's probably not as good as I make it sound. I would still technically need 2 heat shields if I want to get permanent or complete immunity. What? It doesn't really say percentage, sadly, so I'm left wondering a little bit if that's true, or if it actually gives me 100%. It's still worth it, even if I were to just sell it, though. Anyways. We have 2 more anomalies to check out. There's gotta be something here. And of course, these anomalies are our best tell. And I'm gonna guess maybe... Oh, there's a scribe colony here. That's what that looks like. I wonder, well, the Trandals want me to come here for something. We found a precursor facility, that's all I know. Is there more? Since that's probably what Trandals were talking about, good god. Well, this is quite the welcome, isn't it? Sadly, I could just cheese it so hard with my new knowledge.
Captain, this looks like some sort of ancient antenna.
Oh, an antenna?
Drawing close to it seemed to do something, but I don't know what. Not much more we can do here. We'll go.
Okay, there's more to it than meets the eye, I guess. I would love to gather resources, but these turrets are not very friendly, are they? There is something more than meets the eye, without a doubt. Ow. I wasn't paying attention. I was fixated on the one there. But it seems like we need to come back anyway. If I had to guess. That wasn't pleasant, though. Now, what's in PIST here? Or PYST? I don't know. Ooh, this looks ominous of something. That's all I have to say. And yet that antenna is very heavily defended with the sheer amount of turrets there were, good god. So gotta keep that in mind too. But I think this is what we're looking for. Let us see what our Trandal friends are so worried about. But preferably without getting myself killed. Yeah, this is gigantic.
Found something here, Captain. Radio signals across a broad spectrum.
Do tell.
It's a Scribe beacon. Apparently, the people on this planet were destroyed because of something called the Act of Youthful Aggression. Found some remains here. Dry climate, so they're partly mummified. They're all clustered around a big computer screen. Were they praying? Is this some kind of religious thing? Nothing on the computer now, though. Totally wiped clean by whatever weapon did this. An EM pulse, I guess. I don't see any wounds on these people. I wonder how they died. I also wonder why the Trandals were so keen on us seeing this. It's awful, but not like uniquely awful. We knew the Scribe sucked.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. I'm gonna drive the lander over this Scribe beacon a few times and see if any useful parts fall off.
What the hell? Atmospheric stabilizer, that sounds really useful, if I were to be so honest. Well, that was kind of silly. Just drive over it a couple of times. That's your thought process? Really? Really? I am shocked by our first officer's decision-making process there. And I'm even more shocked that it works. Because, good god, what were all the other things that he did in all those other planets? I honestly have expunged them from my mind. I don't honestly remember. But we're making... well, I'm still at a loss of what the Trandals had in mind. So I suppose we'll have to go talk to him, I suppose. I am curious about this antenna, since all those turrets have to signify something, right? It's just not very telling. Nonetheless, where shall I go next? There's not really much point to check the rest of the clusters, is there? Aside from maybe harvesting a couple of resources from pirate ships. And there were a couple of anomalies there that really intrigued me there too, I want to have a look at. I'm gonna probably jump in one of those systems, because I can't remember what it looks like. It looks like a giant bacteria type thing. Yeah, like those little things there. Whatever the heck that is a ship of some kind. So I'm curious who they are. I'm assuming they're hostile. I think that's a safe assumption, but... oh, it definitely is a ship. It's just not a ship I ever seen before. So I want to go say hello. Yep, they're turning to me, so you know what this means. Man the guns, man the hypersonic nuke, a radiant alien. What the hell are you? Gallius Edium Malefe. Oh god, we can't speak this. We can't speak this gibberish. Look, we need some kind of translator, I think it's safe to say. Oh, and there's 3 of them. We could be in for a bit of a fight here. This is like the first time I think I had to actually fight 3 ships at once. So, let's have the hearing interceptor stars off. Wow. Well, we won it there, but I was kind of hoping to look at what its actual weapons were. I wasn't even looking at the main screen, so it made it a little more difficult than I care to admit. But now that I'm focused, we could just use their bull rush tactics against them. So I'm fine with that. And it worked out amazingly. Again, I wish I knew what the hell their weapon loadouts were, mind you, since that was not helpful in the slightest. The only reason it did as much damage as it did before is because I wasn't seriously looking. I was trying to quickly glance at their weapon loadout, and it wasn't very helpful. Oh, we got ourselves in their bomber type craft. And no resources of note. This is not very exciting. It would be an easy way to get resources if I could continually do that. I could cheese the... yeah, I just literally fight every single one of those ships I see while I'm in hyperspace and just get free 2,000 resources if I do it properly. Ooh, another Scribe facility of some kind, and TCO crystals. I will happily take them, and at a certain point I may have to consider selling them. Again, I just don't know what resources I want to keep or not, which makes it a little bit troublesome.
This looks like some sort of ancient
all these antennas.
Drawing close to it seemed to do something, but I don't know what. not much more we can do here. We'll go.
Yeah, there's something with these antennas. There's a lot of them. Hell, I even believe we encountered a couple of them before. It just requires some kind of technology or something later maybe in the storyline, if I had to guess. Only thing I could truly think of. So this may be for future use, but the fact there's like one in each system we ran into signifies something. I just don't know what it would be just yet. Now my plan, well, we will probably go up and check the rest of these Trandals systems. It doesn't seem all that intimidating, I'm afraid to say, but with the experience I had, I'm tempted to just kill more of these little amoeba creatures, these angels. I feel bad for killing angels, mind you, but they're the aggressors after all. I had nothing to do with it. And we learned their tricks. Let's try hailing again, huh? See if this goes well. Nope. Not saying nothing at all. Let's give this another try. Yeah, this is working amazingly, isn't it? I don't know what the hell those things are supposed to do, but it's working out well. I just gotta not get flanked like this. Free money? Free money, anyone? That's what I'm seeing right now. I'm seeing dollar signs. Hell, my audio just went out right instantly. Well, I found the perfect cluster to kind of farm resources. We found the easy, the cheat code to get all the resource units I could ever fathom. And if I ever am in need of resources later, I can always just come back, right? Oh, there was supposed to be an anomaly there. I never actually checked what the damn anomaly was. Might be good to do that. Is it another antenna? Yeah, there's another one here too, so my theory suggests there's something about this cluster in general. I won't argue. Although we've only seen one in each of these systems so far. And let's see, lots of toxic radiation. As much as I am happy to resist half of it, this probably is not a safe place for me to try and go down. Safe to say, but we're making progress. It's just not fast enough progress for these type of plants, sadly. And a bunch of resources here, unidentified object, another bomber. I might as well grab it. Extra fighters are kind of warranted even, though this one's incredibly slow, so I'm having a hard time figuring out how to best use it. It's been slow and immobile anyway, and it had two weird weapons that don't seem to synergize the best. I think one was like the dual shot, which have good range, and then just a odd short range type of attack that I don't know how it functions. I'm assuming it's just more damage for a single shot anyway. I'll probably have to play with it more to know for certain. But otherwise, the mobility is kind of a burden. Mobility is kind of key if I want to preserve my fleet, ideally. But this is free money. If nothing else, we are making a fortune off those angels. It's an awful thing to say, isn't it? Killing angels for profit. But in the end, they shot first. I think they did anyway. I don't know what their attack actually is. Ooh, another defender. I'll happily grab you. I love those ships. They're a little bit tricky since they're short range dependence and low mobility. Or at least low maneuverability anyway. Makes them tricky but amazing for anything that they can stick onto.
Found a wrecked ship, Captain. We'll see if we can get this thing.
Oh, I should actually have tried the stun gun to see how that worked. Probably get more resources off those things next time I go to those, like, trading outposts. Let's try for one more that has the dang angels and make our way to the Trandals. We have plenty of fuel. It's just a matter of getting that good. Getting those goods, getting that resource units, and just getting the easiest profit of my life. Good God. I think we figured it out, although I think there's multiple fleets in here. I don't recognize the angels, but I think there were two other ships, maybe. It's hard. No, not quite. I thought these were like ships at first, but no, they're not. Fine it will. We know what to do. Let's just not screw it up. Yes, easiest resources of my life. Good God. You may want to skip the next 2 minutes. We know how this is going to go. Hell, it could even be the next 30 seconds. Let's not kid ourselves. At this rate, it's going to be another 10 seconds. I'm loving this more and more. I don't know why my audio suddenly dies. Might be some weird bug with the AI just immediately activating speed boost. And there's no point in looking into Shadow Worlds. Ooh, a ruby plant. That looks interesting. I don't think we've seen a plant like that before. And there is another antenna. And some superfluid. I think I'm intended to grab that, since I think we're lacking on that after I sold everything by accident. Oh, this looks pleasant. I don't know if they're hostile or not, but you know, this is not what I had in mind. What is it about this planet in particular that has all these drones trying to defend this antenna? I could not tell you.
Captain, this looks like some sort of ancient
Yeah, we've seen
antenna.
plenty of them.
Drawing close to it seemed to do something. Not much more we can do here.
So it does something on proximity, but do we need some kind of power source or some kind of component? Do I actually literally shoot this thing for power? Sounds like a stupid idea. It's something I never tried doing before. Oh god, we're being shot at. Nope, it did nothing. We did get the superfluid though, so I'm fine with this. Everything else is just crap at this point. But there's clearly some kind of significance with these antennas. We've been finding a lot of them. Hell, I'm pretty certain we found one, maybe two in our last episode in the Sovereign Cluster. Released by the Lexite Facility. Radioactives and neutronium. No deaths a second, which just means it's really slow death. And I thought there was an anomaly here. I guess there isn't. So why the hell did I... Oh, I went to check the ruby plant, that's all. That was all there is. So mythical and ultra rare, that's all it tells me. I might as well grab it. And see how many crew members I lose in the process. Ooh, that is not the start you want, where I almost nearly flip over. And kind of was afraid I might actually die there for that brief moment. I'm probably going to lose a crew member pretty soon. Sure, it says 000, but it wasn't complete immunity, let's be honest. Let's be serious. That probably just means I'm just a dead man walking if I stay here. Slow, inevitable demise. I'm just watching for it. Some kind of indication of an injury. And thankfully I have to reach just enough to grab that. Okay, I'm completely wrong. Or maybe it was so slow that it didn't even matter. Hell, didn't I even have 40? Yeah, I'm supposed to have like 50% resistance. Why does this look like I have no... it's not complete immunity? That I couldn't tell you. But I think that was the last of the angels, so I think we're done here. Let's make our way to Trandals. Go up there, say hi, and see how insistent they're going to be now that we check the system. And that looks like another pirate vessel. I'm intrigued. Yeah, that looks like another pirate vessel. I would like more supplies, but unless I can fight multiple ships, it's probably not worth my time. Let's have a look at this system here. And all the while, I gotta keep an eye on my fuel. Huh. Nothing of note here. I was hoping for maybe a ship. There was like... The Sovereign Planet looks like it may have been something different. You're a green planet. Oh. Oh. I recognize you. You're the ship I saw before. Get back here. Get back here. I see you. And this time I am gonna chase you down. But my engines are way too slow. Damn it. Why did I have to cut back on my thrusters? Damn it. Where the hell? Okay, I see you. This may be a foolish errand, but I'm coming after your ass. I don't think it's possible, especially since I'm about to go into a system I don't want to. Well, that's a little bit unfortunate. Whoever that alien is, they're avoiding us. And go figure, it's another pirate ship. Oh well, we're here anyway. I'm right next to the station, I might as well refuel too. It's a little bit of a detour. I was just really interested in that dang ship that just vanished. They're eluding us, and I'm pretty certain I recognize that ship too. I just can't place off the top of my head. It's basically on the tip of my tongue. I think it's a ship that you can actually get access to in the skirmish mode, which probably means it's a major faction of some kind. So I would love to get in contact with them. They're just making it really difficult, and I don't know why this galley's ignoring me. You're unlike your other pirate ship friend. Or maybe you learned your lesson, huh? Your benefit plan wasn't good enough, is it? Let's see. We've laid claim to the plant below and we'll bury you if you have to. Ooh. This might be the treasure that they're talking about? I kind of forgot about that in the past 20 minutes, haven't I? That there was like a precursor treasure, so I may want to stick around here with that said. Well, now we'll have to check it out. No, you won't. Yes, we will. I like to see you try and stop us. Although we've seen that this thing's all about broadsides, so range and speed is key. So these hearing interceptors are getting their work done. Good God. Just gotta be mindful not to get hit by the broadside. And, oh God, the wormhole's a bit of a pain, but I'm fine. I got amazing range on this thing. I just gotta aim properly, that's the trick. Easier said than done, I suppose, when I'm trying to look at my heading as well as where the ship is. I got those hits at least. Good start, good chipping damage. And ooh, that was a good hit there, and we're basically dealing like a fifth of its health a hit. Damn. Clean, effective. MVP of this episode, without a doubt, is the hearing interceptor. You are giving me so much money. But let's have a look at what loot's down here. Is this another precursor facility? It looks familiar. It's a different color, I think, than the other precursor vessels, I think. And sadly, I'm gonna have a hard time landing this, I think. I'm trying to move, if I can get close enough. Oh my God, no damage. So I'm calling that a perfect landing. You may think otherwise, but I'm calling that a perfect landing. Let's have a look at this.
Captain, we found a heavily fortified building here.
Is this the fault?
Someone was trying to protect something. There's an archway leading into the building, but it's closed.
Bash it open.
There are 7 panels on the archway. 3 of them are lit up. The other 4 are dark. And there's a pattern on the door. Kind of like a constellation. This looks like the Lavoran cluster. Huh. I wonder if this is related to these antennas we've been finding.
Yes, I figured it. I knew it.
Well, not much more we can do here now. We'll go.
I was wondering if I pieced it together that it was the antennas before he even said anything. So that's what this entire cluster is about. Although... oh, it helps if I probably leave there first. I'm gonna have to check and find these other antennas though. They said there was 4, so there's probably another one in the system, and there's 3 left. And look what we haven't checked yet. 3 systems. The Trandals can go to hell. At least, well, I said that wrong. Let me rephrase. The Trandals can wait. We got treasure to find, and we know how to unlock it. I'm looking forward to that already. And with the space station here, we can easily refuel. We can, parlay or talk to our Taiwan friend and enjoy the spoils together, whatever the hell it is.